Welcome back, everyone, to this playthrough of Pyre. We've just met the cutest little drive imp. I want to name him. I want to name him something. Anything. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's continue. Sand. An arid southern pass toward the ominous cairn of Ahub. You do, friend seems insisted that you take this path bearing east. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth, little drive-in. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the barren. Email. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm playing a game. Hedwin orders the wagon to a halt somewhere in the barren wastes of Jamir Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches. Arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then, the imp rushes out toward whomever it is. What's that mean? The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in almost a joyous way. He's back! And he speaks! And he's gray! And he is... That's his name? Tizo? Tizo? Oh my gosh, he knows his name. Okay. The imp called Tizo? Tizo. Let's do it. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. We have not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello indeed, you had us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I do not aim to cause you much concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. So was he just chilling in that black wagon and everyone's just like, okay, he's cool. And the only time he gets up is when his favorite team is playing a game. Okay. Okay, minstrel. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So, what now? You continue down the path. That is why I'm here. When you meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. I mean to accompany you. Would that be alright? Hedwin and the others exchange looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? They didn't even know his name? Okay. I am sometimes called Tariq. It is a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. Tariq? Yeah. Okay. The lone minstrel returns to the black wagon as with your fellow exiles. Okay. That is the weirdest thing. He just pieced out when no one has ever talked to him before. Everyone just accepted his existence. That's great. The cairn of Ahub is a foreboding sight. It is there that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment once we are settled on these grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon, at your leisure. Okay, Lone Minstrel, what the heck? Ah. Interact to listen to various music from your quest. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, let's talk to you. The Lone Minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means you may know something of my nature. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, if I have served the Nightwings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The Lone Minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Okay. The Lone Minstrel and his white lute chronicle the journey of the Nightwings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experiences through the downside. I don't need anything for now. I'm good. Actually, that lute, like, lone music thing is kind of like how it was in Transistor. You could go into an area and listen to the music. It's really interesting. I really liked that part of it. The robe collar. In the words of I still suck at names, guys. I'm sorry. I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it. Whispered in his ear that Kaelmir, robe collar, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. He was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the Emperor farther still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the Emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. I don't know. That's interesting. Alright. I wanna talk to the little imp again. Anyway, let's start the next rite. You and your fellow exiles gather around the sacred site known as the Cairn of Ahub, anticipating the hour that the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... Oh, hi. How many of those are you? Okay. From out of nowhere charges a gangly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst. It's Barker Ashpaws. A real piece of work. Just don't make eye contact. He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him. Why, well, would you look at this lot? Even got one of our own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace here, mate, you realize? Oh, good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rites. Oh, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot in the high and mighty Nightwings here, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good. The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Ooh. I have a feeling this is gonna be a tough one. Because Jody's gonna hate me if I don't choose her. But I need fast people.
Welcome, dear reader. to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Ha'ub.
Cairn.
You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold. This time you stand against the Dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling. Oi, come on you lot. Let's boil some blood. Then Rukey pulls you aside. Look, sister, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay? You sense he means it. Make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Rukey. We can take care of them. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Do not be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I do not mean myself. The rites are not for me. I was then referring to this little one. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Tizo, I love you. Oh my gosh. Yes. Absurd. The imp knows the rights? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though, you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show our comrades what you can do? The little imp peers at you. He senses connection to the rites as he awaits your guidance. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna like... Oh my gosh. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks. And a mere imp. Although... No, it cannot be. Then we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Oh, you can move these. Okay. Done well as ever, Tizo. Tizo is happy to lend his support during the rites if he could use his help. Always. Always, Tizo. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
Now, let us begin.
Okay. So, it shall be... She's gonna get ticked at me if I don't. Oh, whoops.
Teaso.
He's such a big presence. Okay, everyone ready? Let's show those curs what we're made of. Time's up, you swill. Come on, guys. Let's get him.
Begin. Zap. An opportunity. The Night Wings thus assert themselves. Glory to the scribes.
Heck yeah.
Somebody get the orb. Pathetic.
Oh no.
Jodariel plunged into their pyre.
Ah!
Alas for headwind. Your pyre weakens.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
No, you don't.
Ah, come on.
Scribes order.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
The orb. Now toward their flames.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, you lot. That does it. No more fussing around, right? My boys and me, we're proper angry now. What?
Careful now. Your adversary Barker there seems rather fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe? Stand not in glory's path.
Oh no!
A shameful outcome.
No, I pressed the wrong one.
Flames grow weak.
This is the lowest it's ever been.
No mercy shown. And it is done. The Night Wings prevail yet again. The scribes themselves surely have taken note.
They should.
The rite is ended.
Perhaps now they shall learn some humility. That ought to show them. Well, I'll be a peeping ball of dung. But I can't believe you, shoddy lot, showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell Rukey Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything you hear.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Alright.
A flash of inspiration for next time. Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple imps.
Aww, it's so... Love this little dude. I love him. Oh yes, one too. It's adorable. Okay. Utility, the rest of Triumvirate, unleashing. So. Moves must fetch faster. If banished, that can instantly transport to from their Pyre? Oh. Okay. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I don't know. I kind of want to do this one, but I'm not sure how I can utilize it properly. Maybe once I'm more experienced.
'Tis the influence of the imp scribe. Until the next rite.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find freedom that you seek. La, 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 la. Great at reading me. After prevailing over the dissent? I heard that word not a long time ago, and I am still struggling. In a pitched battle, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how to best proceed. You alright, Rukey? Think so, chum. I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all of this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do. I don't wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jody and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. Oh. My mouse is down there. Okay. Malith, the bog star. The bog star turns bright over a beaded cavern in flagging hands. Okay. What? Okay. Then it is as I feared. We're to press further north, beneath the valley, into flagging hands. A gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. A beaded spill of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically a disgusting swamp pit. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to the flagging hands, you will not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. If I may, the bleakness of flagging hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take the rest you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. Alright. Topped off with a plush fish. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Alright. Rukey, we're gonna have a heart-to-heart here. You can tell something is troubling Rukey, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, sister, listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though believe you me, I try. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, as you can see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I had a certain standard to uphold. So, I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Rukey hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So what if I owe him, though, right, sister? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean, rich. My little problem with Barker, soon it's gonna take care of itself, just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you here and now, don't you even worry about it, and I'm sure everything on that front is going to end up real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Rukey owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly, you're unsure. Has his bio changed? No. Alright. I guess on that note, I'm gonna be ending it here. Thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you have a good one.